Good morning, students. In today's session, I just want to work out some problems which are connected with the formula tan of a plus b and tan of a minus b. In the earlier session, I had taken up some problems in which I made use of the formula sin a plus b, sin a minus b, or cos a plus b, cos of a minus b, given different data. Now in this one, only tan of a plus b and tan of a minus b I will be considering. Usually these problems also you can expect for a 2-mark question only. Now the first problem is if tan of a is equal to 1 by 2 and tan of b is 1 by 3, find tan of a plus b and tan of a minus b. Find tan of a plus b and tan of a minus b. That is, we are getting the value of both the compound angles here of the tan ratio here, tan of both the angles a plus b as well as a minus b. Now, you know the expansions of both a plus b and a minus b, and we have already been given the values of tan a as well as tan b. So, it is direct application of that one. Now, first let me write the formula for tan of a plus b. Tan of a plus b, as you know, is equal to tan of a plus b is tan a plus tan b whole thing divided by 1 minus tan a into tan b. So remember the formula correctly. When you are having positive sign, the numerator would be positive, denominator would be negative. Okay. So tan of a plus b is tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a into tan b. So on the right hand side, we need the values of tan a and tan b which have been given in the problem. So let me directly substitute. It is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 whole thing divided by 1 minus 1 by 2 into 1 by 3. I am telling you repeatedly, when you are having a fraction in the numerator as well as in the denominator, the middle line should be written in a longer way so that you can differentiate between the numerator as well as the denominator. Now that is tan of a plus b is equal to, look at the right hand side. We are having the addition of the fractions, here the subtraction of the fractions. So the difference I mean. So for the procedure is as usual, take the LCM. For 2 and 3, the LCM is 6. So 2 3s are 3 into 1 and then 3 2s are 2 into 1. The denominator also 6 is the LCM and 1 means it is, you can take it as 1 by 1. So 6 ones and 1 into 6, that would be 6 here and 1 into 1, that is 1. Now cancel 6 here. Now let me write the remaining numbers. Numerator 3 plus 2, denominator 6 minus 1. Now why we cancel this one is, this being the denominator of the denominator goes to the numerator. Automatically we can cancel the numbers here. Now this would be equal to 5 divided by 5, hence the value is equal to 1. So in this case, for this data, tan of a plus b equal to 1. Now let me take the second expansion. Tan of a minus b. Here only the sign is different, the terms though they remain the same. So this would be equal to tan a minus tan b divided by 1 plus tan a into tan b. So how to remember here, when you are having positive sign, numerator would be positive, denominator negative. Here it is negative, means the numerator is negative, the denominator would be positive. The values are already known to us. Let me write the values. It is 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3 divided by 1 plus 1 by 2 into 1 by 3. The numbers are same and the change is in the respective signs here. So here also, because the same numbers are present, the LCM would be same. Now LCM for 2 and 3 is 6 and here it is 2 3s are 3 into 1. I hope you remember the procedure. We divide the LCM by one denominator, and whatever number we get here on division, we multiply with the corresponding numerator. Similarly, 3 2s are 2 into 1, that would be 2. Now come to the denominator. 2 3s are 6. Here also the LCM is 6. Now we are having 1 means it is 1 by 1. So this becomes 6 and 1. So again 6 is getting cancelled. What is 3 minus 2? That is 1. What is 6 plus 1? That is 7. Hence, the value of tan A minus B is equal to 1 by 7. So it is a direct application of the formula because the values of tan A and tan B have been given to us. So the value of tan of A plus B is 1 and of tan of A minus B is equal to 1 by 7. Now, we move on to the next problem. In the next problem also, we are having the values of tan A and tan B will be given to us. Let's move on to the next problem. If tan A is equal to 3 by 4, tan B is equal to 1 by 7, it is show that tan of A plus B, tan of A plus B is equal to 1. So they are asking you to prove certain result here. You observe here, that's why I kept it as it is. In the previous problem also we got tan of A plus B to be equal to 1, but they had not asked you to prove that tan of A plus B equal to 1, but though we got it 1. So in this case now they are asking you to show that tan of A plus B would be equal to 1. The procedure is same. We start with the left hand side because whenever they mention, show that or prove that, we always have both the results would be given. The left hand side, right hand side would be given to us. We usually start with the left hand side, try to get the right hand side. So here what you have to do, the left hand side is equal to tan of A plus B, that write the expansion, tan A plus tan B over 1 minus tan A into tan B. Now write the respective values. It is 3 by 4 plus 1 by 7 whole thing divided by 1 minus 3 by 4 into 1 by 7. So I have written the values as they are of tan of A and tan of B. Now let me write the value. The left hand side is tan of A plus B. Our problem is to show that it is equal to 1. That is tan of A plus B. That is the left hand side. Now right here it is 3 by 4 plus 1 by 7. I am writing the numerator as it is. Denominator, write 1 as, you can write 1 by 1 to avoid any confusion, or to write it in the form of a fraction. Now 3 by 4 into 1 by 7. So that can be written as 3 divided by 7 4s are 28. In the previous problem, I directly write it as 1 by 6 because the numerators were 1 and 1. Whereas here it is 3 and 1. So 3 into 1, 3, 7 4s are 28. Now let us simplify, making use of the, taking the LCM. What's the LCM for 4 and 7? There are two different numbers we are having. The product of the denominators is the LCM. Now 4 7s are 7 into 3, that would be 21, plus 7 4s are 4 into 1, that is equal to 4. So numerator is over. For the denominator, for 1 and 28, 28 is the LCM. Now 128 is a 28 into 1, that is 28, minus 28 ones are 1 into 3, that is 3. First cancel 28 because this goes to the numerator, gets cancelled. Now what is remaining now? 21 plus 4, numerator. In the denominator, 28 minus 3. Now what is 21 plus 4? It is 25. What is the denominator? 28 minus 3, that is also 25. Now on cancellation, 25 they get cancelled, and that would be equal to the right hand side. because we were asked to show that tan of A plus B equal to 1. Therefore, we started with the left hand side, wrote the expansion of that one, substituted the values which have been already given in the problem, and doing the arithmetical calculation, we arrived at the value 1, which was the right hand side. Now, even these problems are also given for a 2-mark question. Now, in the next problem, it is a little bit different. Each problem, the procedure would be almost the same, but it depends upon the data, what data has been given and what answer has been expected. So, depending upon that, we have to try to solve the problem in different ways. Now, let me take the next problem. If tan of A is equal to 1 by 3 and tan of A plus B is equal to 1 by 7, what has to be calculated? Find tan of B. Now, look at the expansion of tan of A plus B. Now, tan of A plus B, as you know, is, you know that tan of A plus B is equal to tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A into tan B, isn't it? This is the expansion. Now, look at the right hand side. There are two unknown quantities. One is tan A, the other is tan B. When both of them are given to us, we substituted on the right hand side and simplified using the arithmetical calculation. We got the value of tan of A plus B. Whether to show that or to get the value, both are same. You use the formula, substitute on the right hand side. And in this problem, same formula we will be using, but let us see what is the data. See, on the right hand side we have two quantities, tan A, tan B. Tan A has been given, whereas tan B is an unknown quantity. That is what you have to calculate now. And what is the other part of the data? Tan of A plus B is given. In other words, the left hand side is given and the right hand side, one quantity is given, the second quantity has to be calculated. Because it is given tan of A plus B, we consider the expansion of tan of A plus B only. Now, we know that tan of A plus B equal to tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A into tan B. Now, what are all the known quantities? Let me substitute. Tan A plus B, writing the value, it is 1 by 7. Tan A is 1 by 3 plus, see there are two methods. One, you can keep tan B as it is, or you can take it as x. Suppose you take it as x, afterwards, after getting the value, you have to remember, you have to replace x by tan B. Instead, you can keep tan B as it is, which is the unknown quantity which has to be calculated in this problem. The denominator 1 I am writing, tan A you write it as 1 by 3 into tan B, because whose value is not given in the problem, write it as it is. So, what I have done? What are all the known quantities? I have substituted in the proper places. Tan A plus B is 1 by 7, tan A is 1 by 3, tan B is not known to us, 1 minus tan A is 1 by 3, tan B I have written as it is. So, left hand side known. In the previous two problems, left hand side was calculated. Here, left hand side is known. On the right hand side, one quantity is known. The other quantity we are going to calculate. So, in the next step, it's only the arithmetical calculation here. So, you have to be careful about that one, especially about the positive and negative signs. So, left hand side is 1 by 7, you write as it is. And look at the right hand side. It is 1 by 7, right hand side, write it a little longer, 1 by 3 plus tan B. Now, it is a fraction. Denominator also 1 minus 1 by 3 into, so here the sum of the two fractions, here the difference of the two fractions. What is our common procedure? To find to take the LCM. 1 by 3 and tan B can be written as tan B by 1. Same thing, 1 can be written as 1 by 1. So, 3 and 1, 3 is the LCM. 1 and 3, 3 is the LCM. So, here also the LCM would be same. So, write the LCM. Now 3 ones are 1 into 1, that is 1. 1 threes are 3 into tan B, that would be equal to 3 tan B. Write it as it is. Similarly, for the denominator also, we have the LCM to be 3. Look here, 1 threes are 3 into 1, that becomes 3. Now 3 ones are 1 into tan B, that becomes tan B. So we have taken the LCM for the numerator as well as for the denominator. First cancel the LCM. What is remaining now? This is equal to 1 plus 3 tan B divided by 3 minus tan B. Now we have to get the value of tan B here. Now left hand side is a known number. So let me write one more step, then we will understand how to solve the problem. 1 plus 3 tan B over 3 minus tan B. Now to get the value of the unknown quantity, what we have to do is take the unknown quantity onto one side and the known quantity onto the other side. Look here, here also we are having tan B, here also we are having tan B. So how to bring them together? First we have to do cross multiplication. So cross multiply. Then that is 1 into 3 minus tan B should be equal to 7 into 1 plus 3 tan B. So let me write 7 into 1 plus 3 tan B is equal to 1 into 3 minus tan B. 3 minus tan B. Remove the brackets. 7 ones are 7, 7 threes are 21 tan B. That is equal to 1 into 3, 3, 1 into minus tan B is equal to minus tan B. Now, to get the value of tan B, the tan B, which is the unknown quantity, is present on both the sides of the equation. So, take tan B on one side, the numbers on the other side. That is 21 tan B. Right hand side we are having minus tan B. When you take it to the left hand side, it becomes plus tan B. Similarly, 3 is on the right hand side. Take 7 to the right hand side, it becomes minus 7. Now number is on one side, unknown quantity on the other side. So 21 tan B plus 1 tan B becomes 22 tan B. 21 plus 1 is 22. Here 3 minus 7. One is positive, the other is negative. So we have to take the difference. And the bigger number sign is minus. So the number would be minus 4. Therefore, you can write tan B is equal to minus 4 divided by 22. Because it is multiplied here, we have to take it to the denominator. Can you simplify this one? It is 2 2s are 2 11s are. Finally, we get the value tan B would be equal to minus 2 by 11. So this is the value of tan B. So in the previous two problems, we had that tan A, tan B values were given to us. We had to calculate either tan of A plus B or tan of A minus B. So writing the expansion, we got the value. Whereas in this case, now tan A was given and the sum tan of A plus B compound angle was given. You have to get the other angle, that is tan B. Now here also same thing, another problem of the same type I am considering, but in the next problem they have asked you to show the value of tan B equal to some value. So in this one I had asked you just find tan B. Here show that means you have to try to get that particular answer. Now we move on to the next problem. Next problem also we have the same data. Tan A is given, tan of A plus B is given. We are supposed to prove that tan of B is equal to some number. So, if tan A is equal to 5 by 6, tan A plus B is equal to 1, show that tan of B is 1 by 11. So they have given the answer already. In the previous problem also we did the same calculation, but it was unknown. We just calculated tan b. Here they are asking you to show that in the problem it is asking that you have to show that it is equal to 1 by 11. Now the same procedure. Because tan of a plus b is given, first we write the expansion of tan of a plus b, substitute all the known quantities, automatically we will be getting the value of the unknown quantity. So start like this. We know that tan of a plus b is equal to tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan A into tan B Now tan A plus B value is given, tan A is given. So what we have to do? You have to show that tan of B is equal to 1 by 11. Now write the values known to us. Tan A plus B is 1, tan A is 5 by 6 plus, keep the tan B unknown quantity as it is, whole thing divided by 1 minus 5 by 6 into tan B, 5 by 6 into tan B. Now let's write in the next step, that is 1 I can write it as 1 by 1, and here also you observe that the numerator is the sum of the two fractions, denominator is the difference of the two fractions. So automatically we have to take the LCM for both numerator and denominator separately. Now tan B means it is tan B by 1. 1 means 1 by 1. So for 6 and 1, 6 is the LCM. For 1 and 6, 6 is the LCM. So the LCM would be 6 here. Write it. Now 6 ones are 1 into 5 plus 1 6 is 6 into tan B would be equal to 6 tan B. So numerator is over. Come to the denominator. Again the LCM is 6. Now here 1 6 is 6 into 1 minus 6 ones are 1 into 5 into tan B. So that is 5 tan B. 5 tan B. In the previous problem we had 1 there, so it was easier. First step is cancel this one. After cancellation, what is remaining? 1 by 1 equal to 5 plus 6 times tan B minus 6 minus 5 times tan B. Here also you observe tan B is present on both numerator denominator position. Left hand side is a known number. So we try to group the terms in such a way, or taking unknown on one side and known on the other side. Take unknown to the left hand side and known to the right hand side. Then only you can get the value of the unknown quantity. For that now, what's the procedure? You have to cross multiply. You have to cross multiply. When you cross multiply, 1 into 6 minus 5 tan B, that is equal to 1 into 5 plus 6 tan B. Since it is 1, directly you can write, or better write one more step. 1 into 5 plus 6 tan B, that is equal to 1 into 6 minus 5 tan B. Okay. Now 1 into anything is same thing. That would be 5 plus 6 tan B on one side. Right hand side 6 minus 5 tan B. Now tan B is present on left hand side as well as the right hand side. Take both of them to one side, that is 6 tan B you write on the left hand side as it is, minus 5 tan B when you take to the left hand side will change the sign and it becomes plus 5 tan B. Now 6 which is already on the right hand side, keep it there. Take 5 which is plus 5 will become minus 5. So what is 6 tan B plus 5 tan B? It is 11 tan B. 11 tan B. 6 minus 5 equal to 1. Therefore, what is that we have to prove here? We are asked to prove that tan B is equal to 1 by 11. 1 is there, 11 is there. So we can write tan B is equal to 1 by 11. So So here both the problems are of the same type only. In the first one they had asked you to just find what is tan B. Here they had asked you to show that tan B is equal to 1 by 7. Whether they ask you show or not, no, you have to do the calculation in the same way. Now let's move on to another problem. It is little bit different from the previous problems. Now the next problem, the data is like this. The data is like this. If little bit more of calculation we are having here. If tan A is equal to 1 by 2, tan of A minus B is equal to 1 by 7, then show that angle A plus B is equal to 45 degrees, or this 45 degrees can be given in a radian measure also. Radian measure means we represent that as pi by 4, or it can be given in degrees also. See, in the first two problems what I did today, tan A, tan B were given. We calculated either tan of A plus B or tan of A minus B, which has been asked in the problem. In the third and the fourth problem, tan A was given, tan of A plus B was given, we calculated tan of B. Here tan A is given, tan A minus B is given, the compound angle A minus B is given here. But you are asked to prove some result connected with A plus B. What does it tell you? That tells that you have to try to get tan of A plus B. When you get the value of tan of A plus B, depending upon what value you get, you can write it as A plus B equal to 45. First here, to get tan of A plus B, what's the expansion? Tan A plus tan B over 1 minus tan A into tan B. We need the value of tan B. In this problem directly they have not asked you to find tan B. Unless you calculate tan B from the first part of the data, you cannot get the result here. So what I do is, first I take the expansion of tan of A plus B, A minus B. We know that tan of A minus B is equal to tan A minus tan B divided by 1 plus tan A into tan B. Because if you want to prove something about A plus B, the angle A plus B, the value of tan B should be known to us. How can you get that one? Using the first part of the data, first part of the problem I can say. What is tan of A minus B? It is given 1 by 7. What is tan A? That is also given 1 by 2. Tan B is an unknown number. Write it tan B as it is. Now write 1 here plus tan A is 1 by 2. Tan B, you do not know the value, write it tan B only. Now let me write it properly. It is 1 by 7 equal to 1 by 2 minus, if you want, you write it as tan B by 1, so that you can easily take the LCM. Here 1 you write it as 1 by 1, 1 by 2 into tan B, write it as tan B divided by 2. So that the idea becomes clear here. What are all the denominators and how to find the LCM. Look at both the numerator and denominator on the right hand side. We clearly see that for 1 and 2 and 2 and 1, the LCM would be equal to just 2. Therefore, take the LCM. That is 1 by 7 is equal to numerator, the LCM is 2. Now it is 1, 2 ones are 1, 1 ones are 1 minus 2 times tan B. 2 times tan B. Similarly, for the denominator also 2 is the LCM. It is 2 plus tan B. 2 plus tan B. So there 1 minus 2 tan B by 2, 2 plus tan B by 2. Cancel this one. After cancellation, we are left with 1 minus 2 tan B divided by 2 plus tan B. 2 plus tan B. That is 1 by 7 would be equal to 1 minus 2 tan B divided by 2 plus tan B. The same thing what we did, we had to get the value of tan B. In the previous two problems, tan A plus B was given, here tan A minus B is given. That's the only difference here. So, these unknown quantity are present both in numerator, denominator. So, let us cross multiply and then let's try to bring all of them to same side. That is cross multiply. Here 1 into 2 plus tan B, that is equal to 7 into 1 minus 2 tan B, that is 1 into 2 plus tan B, that would be equal to 7 into 1 minus 2 tan B, 2 tan B. Now remove the brackets. 1 into 2 is 2 plus tan B, that is equal to 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14. It is 14 times tan B. Now take both the tan B terms on one side and the number, the constant, onto the other side. So here when you take 14 tan B to the left hand side, it becomes plus 14 tan B. Already one tan B is present on the left hand side, that would be equal to 7. 2 goes to the right hand side, it becomes minus 2. What is 14 tan B plus 1 tan B? That is 15 tan B. That is 15 tan B. Right hand side, 7 minus 2, that would be equal to 5. Now what does it imply? It implies that tan B is equal to 5 divided by 15, that is 1 by 3. 5 ones are, 5 threes are, you can cancel. So tan B value we got to be equal to 1 by 3. Now what is our, what we have to prove is here, you have to show that the sum of the angle A plus B equal to 45. Now we are discussing only about the tan function, tan ratio here. Therefore A plus B means we try to find the value of tan of A plus B first. Now write, consider tan of A plus B, tan of A plus B. Write the expansion, tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A into tan B. So left hand side it's an unknown number, right hand side let me write the known values. Tan A was given to be 1 by 2, it's already given in the problem. Tan B just now we have calculated to be equal to 1 by 3. Write the denominator, 1 minus 1 by 2 into 1 by 3. So here again I am taking the LCM for the numerator, denominator on the right hand side. That is left hand side you write as it is. It is tan of A plus B is equal to, for 2 and 3, what is the LCM? Again 6 is the LCM, 2 3s are 3 into 1 plus 3 2s are 2 into 1. Denominator also 6, 1 6 are 6 into 1 and this is 1. So 6 and 6 they get cancelled, 3 plus 2 5, 6 minus 1 5. So what did I get for tan of A plus B? Tan of A plus B is equal to 1. 5 and 5 they get cancelled. Now if they had asked you show the tan of A plus B equal to 1, you can stop at this stage. But in the problem they have asked you show that the sum of the angles, that is the angle A plus B equal to 45. See in first year PUC trigonometry you studied about the standard values, that is what is tan of 45 equal to, we know that tan of 45 degree equal to 1, isn't it? We know this result, it is a standard value. We know that tan of 45 equal to 1. What did you get here? Tan of A plus B equal to 1. That implies that A plus B equal to 45 degrees. Here when you write the answer inside the bracket you have to write like this. Give the reason. Since tan 45 is equal to 1. So, tan of A plus B equal to 1 implies that angle A plus B is equal to 45 degrees. A plus B, it may be theta or whatever it is. So, sum of the two angles has to be equal to 45 because we know the right hand side we have got the value 1 here. Therefore, this angle should be equal to tan 45. What's the reason for that one? Because we know that tan of 45, which is a standard value, is equal to 1. Hence, we have shown that the angle A plus B equal to 45 degrees. So, in all these problems, I have made use of only the expansion of tan of A plus B or tan of A minus B. Depending upon what has been given, you try first always write what is given, then what has to be calculated. In the coming sessions, I am going to work out some more problems in which I may prove certain results. So, you have to be familiar with all the expansions which are given in the earlier sessions. Then only whatever I teach in the coming sessions, you can follow easily. Thank you.